Hello, good evening to all. Hope my voice is audible. Good evening to all. Hope my voice is audible. Anyone please respond? And I also shared the screen. Yes. Yes. Okay. Everything is clear. I will start the session in 2 minutes. Okay, fine. So good evening to all. I will start the session. So coming to the next problem. So this is oxygen level. This problem we did the last session. So read the question carefully. Again, repeat the sentence. Even though the question size is very large, simple thing is divide the question into multiple parts. It is very easy to solve the problem. Okay, this is the main point. Now coming to the question, a washing machine works on the principle of fuzzy system. The weight of cloth put inside it for washing is uncertain, but based on weight measured by sensors, it decides time and water level which can be changed by menus given on the mission control area. I think everyone know washing machine based on the number of clothes that we place, time and water level we need to change. Now for low level water, the time estimate is 20 minutes, where approximately weight is between 200 grams or any non-zero positive below that. What is the meaning of that one? So 2000 grams means some 2 kgs or any non-zero positive below that. What is that one? 1. Simple thing. If your weight is from 1 to 2000, the time estimate is 25 minutes. For medium level water, so the time estimate is 35 minutes. Approximately Weight is from 2001 to 4000. Similarly, above 4000, 45 minutes. Assume the capacity of the machine is a maximum 7000, where approximately weight is 0. If weight is 0, time estimate is 0 only. That means there is no cloth inside the machine. Write a function which takes a numeric weight in the range 0 to 7000 as input. So the input is from 0 to 7000 and produced estimated time as output is overloaded, and for all other inputs the output statement is invalid input. So consider the example. See, input value is 2000. What is the estimated time? 25 minutes. How? According to the question, from 1 to 2000 it is 25 minutes. Now based on this one, I will write down the conditions. What are they are given? Assume some variable n. N is the weight that is taken from the user. So step by step I will write the conditions. If n value is equal to 0, the estimated time is some 0 minutes. Else, if n value from 1 to 2000, if n greater than or equal to 1 and n less than or equal to 2000. What is the meaning? If value between 1 to 2000, some 25 minutes. Yes. If n value greater than or equal to 2001 and the number they are given up to 4000, n less than or equal to 4000, so the time they given is 35 minutes. 35 minutes. Similarly, else if n greater than or equal to 4001, n less than 7000, less than or equal to 7000, what is the time? 45 minutes. If all the conditions are fail, we are writing invalid input. See, very simple if else program. If you read the question again, remember. So always this is not only the way, you can write like this also. L if n in range of, you can use the range function also, whatever it is, not a problem. Range of 1 comma 2001. Why? Always in the range function the last number is not considered. 1 comma 2001 in the sense it produces 1 to 2000 only. Any value from 1 to 2000 it takes 25 minutes, or else we what the value we are given is greater than equal to 1 and less than or equal to 2000. You can use this type of statement or this type of statement. You can use anything. Now okay, according to that we will solve. Anyway, the program is very simple. N is equal to int of input of. Okay, first condition, if n is equal to 0, print time. They are given some format, we will print that format only. Time estimated colon. So I will write down in that manner only. Suppose t capital, everything capital small is also important. Time estimated. Why that is important, I already said in the first session. How they are comparing whatever the program you written, a person is not verifying, a mission is verified. They are, for that program, if this is the input, this output needs to be produced. Whatever the logic, whatever the procedure you follow, they are won't consider. You got it? So the comparison of output to capital letter, even colon, everything is considered. Okay, now, so time estimated 0 minutes. You need to print like this, comma. So whatever it is, 0, comma is not required. 0. So clearly I written minutes. So now, if n in range of 1 comma 2001, so 1 comma 2001, the time estimated according to the question is 25 minutes. L if n in range of 2001, that is from 2001 to 4000, the time estimated is 35 minutes. Now, L if n in range of 4001 comma 7001, don't confuse end 7001, one is not considered, always before the ending value. So it takes 45 minutes. Finally, if any value we are given other than 0 and greater than 7000, are printing one message, invalid input. Now run this one, given some time. For example, in my it gives 2000. Press enter. Time estimated is 25 minutes. Time estimated is 25 minutes. Yes, the program is completed. Very, 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 very simple program. But by reading the program, see, simply it takes one program. Okay, again I repeat, remove carefully. Now, here one more thing they are asked. What is that one? Numeric value as input and produces estimated time as output is overloaded, and all for all other inputs. That means if your weight is greater than 7000, you can print overloaded message, not a problem. According to this, you can take any value. So invalid input, overloaded. Remember, in originally they are given multiple test cases. Each test case they identifies one possible output. That is not a problem. Fine. Next, Caesar cipher. Everyone understand this program carefully. This is the most important and asked many number of times. So not exactly this, not this program. Such this type of program. Okay. The Caesar cipher. Actually, what is the meaning of this one? The meaning is, I think everyone know the concept of plain text to cipher text. Plain text in the sense my original information. Hello, how are you? For example, so I want to send this information. Hello, how are you? From one person to another person. If I send directly, hello, how are you? In between, everyone read the information. Instead of such directly send the message, I modify the message, and that modified message is transferred to the receiver. Okay, this I am doing encryption operation. In movies we are seeing the codes, exactly encryption. For such type of encryption, for anyone IT student is there, that is CSC stream student is there, they know cryptography, network security, exactly the same concept. So this one, Caesar cipher is a type of substitution cipher in which each alphabet in the plain text or messages is shifted by a number of places down the alphabet. For example, with a shift of 1, P would be replaced by Q. What is the Meaning, I will explain. First step is what I am doing. I will write down A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Okay. Now read the question. For example, with a shift of 1, P would be replaced by Q. So shift 1 means, suppose your example consists of a letter P, while transferring P is replaced with shift 1, that is replaced with the next letter Q. And if Q occurs, what is the next letter? Q is replaced with R, and so on. For example, if your string is hello, for example, this is my plain text. Shift to 1 means what is the output? H. H is replaced with I. E. E is replaced with F. L. L is replaced with M. O. O is replaced with P. I think you got it. That is the concept. Shift to 1. For example, shift to 2 in a sense, H. H is replaced with J, two terms. For example, M is there, M is replaced with O. For example, shift 1, Y is there, Y is replaced with Z. For example, if your input consists of Z, what? Don't worry, Z is replaced with a circular fashion. They are rotating in circular fashion. Okay. To pass an encrypted message from one person to another, it is first necessary that both the parties have the key for the cipher. Here, key. So the sender may encrypt and the receiver may decrypt. You got the meaning. Now, key is the number of offset to the cipher alphabet. Key means shift 1, shift 2, shift 3, how many number of shifts that you want to make, that is termed as key. Key can have basic shifts from 1 to 25 positions. That means they given an example. We can make key value is either 1, 2, 3 or 25. You can make 25 shifts. Why? Total 26 are there. As designing custom Caesar cipher. In addition to alphabets, till now only alphabets is there, but we are considering numeric digits from 0 to 9. Digits can also be shifted by key places. If a given plain text consists of a digit with a value 5 and key is equal to 2, then 5 is replaced by 7. Okay, suppose if minus sign is there, will remain. Key value is less than 0. Should be result is input invalid. Invalid input. Observe, all the best is my plain text. Enter the key. Key is equal to 1. Now what is the output? A is replaced with B. L is replaced with L. After L, M. L is replaced with M. T. T is replaced with R. Observe. So simple thing. Each letter is replaced with the next letter. Each letter is replaced with the next letter. Why? The key is equal to 1. Now write a function Caesar cipher which will accept plain text as the plain text and key as the input parameters and returns its cipher text as the output. Anyway, we will try to solve this one. So if you understand, this is the very simple. If you are unable to understand, this program is very very difficult. In this program, the main concept is related to ASCII value. ASCII value. How do you get ASCII value? ORD. I think you know that one. Already I explained. ORD, which is used to get ASCII value. CHR, which is used to get a character for the given ASCII value. Character for the given ASCII value. According to that, I will try to solve the problem. Okay. Mm. Now, so they given write one function. So written in the form of function, or else you can directly take. That is not a problem. Why I am using the function means, so they are asking write a function. That is the reason I written in the form of a function. For example, def, take any function cipher. What are the two parameters? One is some text, one is some text message, another one is some key. So take two parameters, one is some text, second one is some key. Now, so text is my plain text. So I am placing my result in some variable ct. Ct is initially empty. Ct is cipher text. That is after performing this, sorry, after performing this operation, the result is placed in that cipher text. Now, what is the first step? Here, consider this example all the best. Now, what is this one? This is the text. We are taking any key. For example, key is equal to 1, whatever it is. Here, whatever you are given, I written same thing. We need to traverse each and every element. Yes or no? A is need to be replaced, L replaced, L replaced, T replaced, H replaced. So that is the reason I am repeating a loop. Like that you need to do. So for I in range of, I don't know how many number of times the loop is repeated. So simply what I am taking, length of text, whatever the size of text, that many number of times a loop is repeated for I in range of length of text. Okay. Now see this one. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like this. Take character by character. What is the concept here? Take character by character. Okay. I am taking the first character, and for simplicity, what I am doing, so if it is upper or lower, we need to check. If it is upper, observe here, very important, A is capital, that needs to be converted into capital B. It is small a converted into small b. Remember, it is not possible for the computer store A to B, B to C. It is not possible. Only it can store ASCII values, letters, spaces, everything is not available. So, what is my aim? I am taking some character. CH is equal to text of I. CH is equal to text of I. Now, what is CH in the first iteration? A. Check. If it is a capital letter, I am doing one way. Why? What is the way? I am doing the operation with 65. If it is a suppose small letter, I am doing the operation with 97. Why? Capital A ASCII value 65, small a ASCII value 97. Now, after reading, I am checking the condition. How do you check? Is lowercase or uppercase? We already know. CH dot is upper. CH dot is upper. If it is an uppercase, fine. Then it, now it is the most important thing. Till now there is no problem. Till now what happened? I am taking the first letter by using this one. CH consists of letter A. If it is alphabet or whatever it is, okay. Now, capital A directly A to B is not possible. Take the ASCII value of capital A. Take the ASCII value of capital A. How do you get the ASCII value? ORD of CH. ORD of CH. Now, what it returns? What it returns? It returns the ASCII value. For that, next, what is the aim? So, first letter A, observe here A, I am getting 65. Shift to 1 in the sense, next to what is the number? 66. Yes or no? For example, key is equal to 2. 65 plus 2, 67. Now, whatever the ASCII value you are getting, for that we are adding the key. For that we are adding the key, right? ASCII value plus key. Now everything is fine. Now, one second. Now everything is fine. What happened right now? For example, ordinary of CH is 5. Assume key is equal to 2. 65 plus 2, that is 67. Okay, fine. 67 character is available. So simply how do you get? By finally CHR of, we are getting 67. So from this you are getting 67. CHR of 67 means the corresponding character. Suppose here the letter Z is there. How? Letter Z is there. Z plus Z value, suppose 65, 66, for example 95. Assume Z value is some 95. 95 plus 2, 97. But 97 character is not available. Again we move from G65 onwards. Think you got my point? A to B, B to C, that is fine. For example, X is there. Suppose shift is equal to 3. X value is equal to 93. 93 plus 3, 96. But what is my aim? After X, Y, and circular fashion A. That is the reason what I am doing. Whatever you are getting, that is subtracted with 65. Why? Always to make the result from 0 to 25, and this entire value is divided with 26. I think you understand why 26. The numbers are from 0 to 25. I consider like this. 0 to 25, take any number, divide the number with 26. What are the possible reminders? 0 to 25. For that I subtracted 65. Now check this one. Ordinary of CH, according to my example, 65 plus 2, 67. 67 minus 65, that is 2. 2 mod 26, remainder 2 only. That is here 2 means, sorry, 0, 1, 2. 2 means this position. For this, whatever you are getting, for this add 65. You got the concept? Very simple. The numbers are considered from 0 to 25. That is to rotate in circular fashion. I am divided with 26. Here from this we are getting a value from 0 to 25 only. So what is the starting value? 65. 65 plus 2, 67. 65 plus 3, 68. For example, here 93. 93, key is equal to 3. 93 plus 3, 96. 96 minus 65, for example, 31. 31 mod 6, 4. 31 mod 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 plus 65, 70. So this is the position of 70. Simply 0 to 25 or making it as 65 to 95. That is my aim. Exactly. If it is a lower case, what I am doing? Instead of 65s, I am doing with 97s. Now this is added to your answer. Sorry, this is added to your answer. Now, so observe, I will write down the program. It's a very, very simple. DEF, some cipher of text comma key. So no confusion. So always every program do the same fashion. A to Z. It is rotated in circular fashion. So A is considered as 0. Z is considered as 25. So whenever you are divide the number with 26. So what are the reminders? You are getting 0 to 25 only. 0 to 25 means any letter. 0 to 25 means any letter. So if it is a capital letter, whatever you are getting, for that add 65. So if the remainder is 0, if you add 65, what is the letter? A. Suppose if the remainder is 1, if you add 65, 65 plus 1, 66, letter B, like this. So CT, this is my answer for I in range of length of text. I in range of length of text. So take the first character, text of I. Text of I returns the first character if it is uppercase or lowercase is upper. If it is an uppercase, what I am doing for the result, each and every letter, if else if condition is also there, else if condition is also there here, step by step, ORD of CH. So what I am doing? Ordinary of CH, that is whatever the character we are getting, for that character I calculated ASCII value. For that ASCII value, I am adding the key. For that ASCII value, I am adding the key. So, for example, my letter is A. What is the ASCII value of CH? That is A, 65. Suppose key is equal to 3. 65 plus 3. 65 plus 3. 68 minus 65. So 68, even though it is not possible, no problem, you will get the answer, even though you are not subtracting. But anyway, for your understanding, I return now. So finally, 3 is there, modulus 25. Sorry, modulus 26. From observe what happened. You are getting some numeric number. Now CHR, of that is converted into character. Now simply comes out of the loop, print CT. Just for understanding, I am calling cipher of. So my text is ABCD. Just for understanding, I am using this one, just to check whether it is right or wrong. Cipher of text to comma. Okay. Range of length of text, that is also okay. H is equal to text of I. If it is an upper, yes, my letters are uppercase, I am doing the operation. Okay. I am calling the function. This is also okay. does not give. Okay, we will check again. Ct is equal to Ct plus. Within the for loop, I am taking each and every letter. If it is okay, I am adding the letter. So whatever you are getting, for that I need to add 65. Yes, BCD. I forgot. Final lastly I forgot to add 65. So see this one, key is equal to 1, A next letter is B, B next letter is C. For example, here I written Z. So in circular fashion, Z next letter is A. That is my intention. You got it? That is the reason. So for example, here I remove this one. Now run. We are not getting yes or no. Now plus 65. See, the answer is completely changed. Why? Because here each and every time the values are from 0 to 25 only. That is the reason I am subtracting the first letter 65 to make from 0 to 25 only. I am subtracting the first letter 65. Now, what is the next step? L if ch dot is lower, if it is a lower case letter. Now copy just the same procedure. So instead of 65, what is the starting one? 97. So 97. Now in the question they are asked digits also. L if ch dot is digit of, if it is a digit. Now ct is equal to, now what is the ASCII value of digit? I already explained the ASCII value of digit 48. The ASCII value of digit is 48. Now, so if this is, if it is a space, you need to include in the answer. You don't do anything. L if it is a text, we are, if it is uppercase, we are adding to the result. If it is lowercase, we are adding to the result. If it is a digit, we are adding to the result. One more thing is there, if it is a space, if is space, we won't do anything. Ct is equal to Ct plus, we are adding the space. Okay, now all the best. For example 5d, just for example, key is equal to 1. See this one, A is replaced with B, all the best. LL is replaced with MM, everything. Small is replaced with 5, is replaced with 6, and here D is there, D is replaced with E. Now observe, the program is very simple, but everyone follow this program carefully. This is the most important program. Every time such this type of programs asked regularly by changing some small scenarios, simple changes. Okay, and in security, cyber security also, this program plays a very crucial role. Again, why I divide with 26? To make the value from 0 to 25. So to consider A as 0, that is the reason whatever the result you are seeing, if you that from that result, if you subtract 65, the possibles are 0 to 25 only. That is the reason I always subtract with 65 for lower case, 97 for uppercase, for character 48. Now clear? Any doubts in this program? Anyone? Fine. Now, move to one more program. We want to estimate the cost of painting a property. Interior wall painting cost is 18 rupees per square feet. Remember the terms. Each and every time. Sorry, here. Okay. What are they given? Each and every time. Interior wall painting cost is interior wall painting cost is 18 rupees per square feet, and exterior wall painting cost is 12 per square feet. So some exterior wall is 12 per square feet. Okay, take input as the number of interior walls, the number of exterior walls, surface area of each interior, and the fourth one is wall in units of square feet. Surface area of each exterior wall in units of square feet. If a user enters 0 as the number of walls, then skip surface area values as user may don't want to pay. Simply 0 given means there is no painting. Calculate and display the total cost of painting. So observe, it's a very simple program. So total how many walls are there? Six interior walls. Okay. Three means three exterior walls. Third, what is the third input? Surface area of each interior is 12.3. Wall in units of square feet is 15.2. So they are given all these. Finally, this is the cost. By multiplying with 18 and multiplying with 12, we are getting for this. No need to explain. Simple program. Just to if else if conditions only. I will type parallelly. I will explain. Understand? One second. This loaded. Why take Nuta? So interior wall, suppose INW is equal to int of input. Okay, first input EWEXW. Suppose exterior walls is equal to int of input of. Okay, so I am reading two inputs. I am reading two inputs. First one is, if it is 0, it is 0, you no need to do anything. Otherwise, so 6 is given. So how many inputs you need to enter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inputs. Again, for exterior, 3 is given. See, 1, 2, 3. 3 exteriors. I think you got it. So, first two for 6 values you need to enter. Then 3 values you need to enter. When if it is not equal to 0, for that you can write like this. That means if I and W, if it is true, when it is true, if it is non-zero, it is true. If it is non-zero, it is true. I am using one loop is equal to some empty list. What is my aim? Aim is simply reading the input. That is my aim. Reading the input is the main important thing. So first, for example, hash 6, hash 3. My means INW value is equal to 6, EXW value is equal to 3. If 6, that is non-zero, so take one list, repeat a loop for I in range of. I in range of, how many number of times you need to repeat? I and W, that is 6 times. So I variable is missing. So repeat a loop for 6 times. Simply x is equal to, take one value from the user. Take one value from the user, float of input of. Now what I am doing? X dot whatever the sorry, L involves dot append of x. Now my input is completed. Now observe carefully. So observe carefully what I am doing. If I and W, if the condition is true, yes, I and W value is 6. If it is 6, I am taking one list. The purpose of list is you need to enter all the 6 values. So for I in range of 6, read one variable, whatever that is. You are reading in the form of float. Why I read? In the example they are given in the float format, and whatever the value we are reading, that value is appended. Similarly, so if exw if exw, I am taking ex walls is equal to, for taking ex value, same logic for I in range of exw. Suppose for example, 3 times the loop is repeated, x is equal to float of input of. Now ex was dot append of x. Now everything is clear. So according to the question, now observe, first I entered 6 value, after that I entered 3 value. Now a loop is repeated 6 times, 1 2 3 4 5 6. All these 6 values are read from the user, and these 6 values are placed in this list. Loop is repeated 6 times. Each time I entered one value, that is appended. Similarly, how many exterior walls are there? That many number of times the loop is repeated and add to this one. That many number of times the loop is repeated and add to that one at any point of time. If in W value is less than 0 or W value is less than 0, you can write the statement invalid input. Directly here you can write. If I will not write, if INW is less than 0 or EXW is less than 0, simply print one message invalid inputs. Anyway, we will write later. If I am writing one condition. What is that one? You need to calculate. You need to calculate INW. Calculate the cost. And INW and EXW. If INW and EXW. What is the meaning of this one? INW is 6 and EXW is 3. Very simple. I am calculating the total cost. Total cost. How do you get the total cost? Very simple. How do you get the total cost? Simply sum of all these into 18 plus sum of all these into 12. Completed. The program is completed. You got it. The main thing is reading input is only the difficult task. Reading input is only the difficult task. Here interior walls is a non-zero and exterior walls is non-zero. What you are doing? Calculate sum of iron walls. Sum of iron walls into 18 plus sum of ex was into 12 into 12 completed. This is the total cost. This is the total cost. Now if this is completed, L if INW only means if you have only interior walls. Here I think you got it. Here both interior walls and exterior walls are there. We are calculating the total sum, and suppose if only interior walls are there, print total cost comma sum of inverse into 18. Suppose L if EXW, if only exterior walls are there, print total cost sum of EX walls into 12. Finally, yes. Print some message. Print total cost is some zero. Program is completed. See, if you have any doubt, I will execute. Now I will read and observe carefully. We want to estimate the cost of painting a property. Okay, interior wall, one wall painting cost is 18 rupees, and exterior wall painting cost is 12 rupees. Okay, what are the inputs? First input is the number of interior walls. Suppose in my house, how many number of interior walls are there? For example, 6. This is the first input. So step by step, see, first input is completed. Now second input, number of exterior walls. How many exterior walls are there? So I am reading the exterior walls. Okay. Now what is the third input? Surface area of each interior. How many interior walls are there? 6 walls are there. Surface area of each wall. That means here how many number of walls you given, that many number of areas you need to enter. You got it? Here I entered 6, so I am reading 6 values. These 6 values, each one is surface area of each interior wall. How many number you need to enter? Based on this, here I entered 7. 7 values you need to enter. Here I entered 8. 8 values you need to enter. That is the reason. So I am taking, if condition is not required, no problem. But why I am written the condition means, if it is non-zero, then I am doing the operation. If it is zero, no need to take. So even though you are not writing, not a problem. So directly you can write only this statement. Now here this is the list. This is the list which is used to take all the surface areas of 6 walls. So I am repeating the loop 6 times. Each and every time I am reading one input from the user, appending this input. Similarly, here surface area of each exterior wall. Right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 inputs are given. Clear? This is the way to read input. If a user enter 0 as the number of walls, then skip surface area values, as user may don't want to paint that wall, or simply you can here, you can, if you want, you can type some message. If INW, if INW is some less than 0 and EXW not end, not end, any one, or exw is less than 0, I am printing one message invalid. Okay, whatever it is, invalid. Now, so calculate, display the total cost. How do you calculate? So for 12.3 into 18, 15.2 into 18, 12.3 into 18. So simply for all these sum into 18, for all these sums into 18, this is the total cost. This is the total cost. So here also I am doing same thing. If both are present in your example, if both are present, we are calculating sum into 18. Suppose only interior is present, there is no exterior walls, calculates this one. If only exterior is present, calculate. If no one is present, print the total cost is 0. Think you got it? So the only thing is reading the question. This is the very simple one. There is no confusion. Everyone do this simple program, but reading the question and understanding the question is very important. So my suggestion is, first of all, concentrate on how to read and analyze the question. Read the question 3 to 4 times. Read the question 3 to 4 times. Divide the question. Then only you can solve. Directly by reading the question one time, it is very difficult to understand. Point by point, then it is very easy. Okay. Okay, if you have any doubts, please ask me. Okay, thank you. So we will continue in the next session. If you have any doubts, we will move, no problem. So for the next problems, we will continue in the next session. Okay. Or else, if you have any doubts, please ask me. Okay, one student asked the question. Question is on GFG name. GFG name is two numbers with sum closest to 0. Question is on GFG name is two numbers with sum closest to 0. I am not getting. So please ask the question clearly. Question is on GFG. GFG in the sense name is two numbers with sum closest to 0. Sorry. If you give the question clearly, then only we can try to solve. Okay, fine. This is the name of the question which is on the platform Geeks for Geeks. Okay, Geeks for Geeks. This is the question. Oh, GFG means Geeks for Geeks is two numbers with some closest to 0. Is some closest to 0 in G Geeks for Geeks, GFG. We will two elements. This is the question. Is the question? I opened some question. Check, is that one? Of generate both positive and negatives, you need to find two elements such that. So the question is a very simple question. That's the problem. So what the question they are asking? So array is given. Simple thing. Understand? One array is given. Array consists of some set of numbers. Simple thing is take two numbers. Find out the subtraction of the two numbers. if the result is nearest to 0. For example, if I am doing subtraction of two numbers, if the result is 5, now take any two numbers, if the result is 4, I am updating fully. Whatever the minimum value I am getting, I am updated to that one. So that two numbers are closest to 0. So the question is a very simple and straightforward question. That is not a problem. Yes. So see this one. See, take elements, sum of two elements, each and every time I am updating. Observe, each and every time I am getting one result that is updated with the previous one. So whichever, whatever is the smallest, I am taking the smallest one. Just a simple thing. Okay, fine. Okay, finally I will close the session. Yes, I'm closing the session. Thank you.